I always mess up NAV calculation. Well, Edward, I don't even think you're going to have to do that on Series 7. I think that would be a test prep vendor. But it's assets minus liabilities divided by number of shares outstanding. I think more testable, Edward, is that we have to do it at least once per business day. And more testable, we are always doing business based on the next calculation of that, called forward pricing. I do, Edward, have some tutoring replays on mutual funds. I have the best one, I think. It's a two-parter, and you can find that in the replays. Just put in mutual fund, and I do go over calculating NAV in that tutoring thing. I don't think you're going to have to do on the test. What do you think, Brian? Calculating NAV?
No, not calculating NAV, no.
I think you might have to know what it is and what's it about, but I don't think you have to calculate.
Let me throw this at you. On the 7, might we have to calculate a POP at a lower sales charge?
Well, I do, Edward, think there are two scenarios that are very testable. And, what I say about math is we cannot be fumbling around with math that we should be prepared to do as a matter of routine. So, Edward, there are two scenarios that I would be prepared mathematically to solve, not this NAV. But when given the NAV and the public offering price, I would be able to calculate the percentage sales charge. The way we do that is we take the sales charge, POP minus NAV. I'll give you an example. I tell you on the test, the NAV is $9.15. The public offering price is $10. I ask you, what is the percentage sales charge? We would take the 85 cents, we divide it by 10, and you would tell me 8.5%. Now, the reason, Edward, that's important is Brian's point. The max is 8.5%. And if we're charging somebody 8.5%, don't you love this? That's called a full service fund. And we got to show you a lot of love, and we got to give you very testable breakpoints of client discount. Now, the second scenario is one Brian brought up. Your client qualifies for a reduced sales charge of 6.5%. So the math that Brian just showed us on his whiteboard was calculating the percentage sales charge. And the other scenario now is to say, Edward, what would your client pay if he paid a 6.5% sales charge? Obviously, that's a better deal. So that's our second scenario. When given the percentage sales charge, 6.5% in my example, calculate or recalculate the public offering price. So the way we do that is we take the NAV, we divide by 100% minus the sales charge, and we find out that that would be $9.78. And paying $9.78, Edward, is better than paying 10. So if there's a way to get you the 6.5, we should do so. So, Brian, yeah, I do think that's fair game on
I think
both the 6 and the 7, don't you?
Yeah.
Those two scenarios. And again, I do have, Edward, a video on that as well. When given the NAV and the POP, calculate percentage sales charge. When given POP, or NAV and percentage sales charge, calculate POP. And I do have more than one scenario where I would show that to you.